I'm here with Cole Abate, who won brown belt lightweight gold today. 5 fights, 4 submissions. Cole, I know you're always trying to get the submission in all your fights and always move forward. Can you talk about that strategy and how you felt about your performance today?
Yeah, so this was my first major tournament at brown belt in the lightweight division. Felt really good. I was talking about it earlier. I feel I've made a lot of improvement since getting promoted at Europeans, and I think that improvement showed today. Really working on the aggressiveness and how to control the pace of the match, and really just be leading the entire time. And I feel that I had a really good finals match at Europeans. It was one that people were expecting, and it was like the 2 tougher guys in the division. So I already had that kind of in my head that would be the finals match, and I think I'm getting better at controlling the hype and not letting the pressure get to me, and being able to perform at my best potential. And I think I was able to do that today. I fought in the semifinals and the finals 2 of the tougher guys in the bracket. Both guys have won major titles at this belt, and it was really good to test myself against those guys. I feel that it was a step forward in terms of me knowing that it was going to be a tough fight, but being able to show the Jiu-Jitsu that I've been working on in the academy and get that as closest as I can to my competition performance. And just closing that gap is what I've been focusing on these last few months, and really just trying to close the gap between brown belt and the black belt level. So that's my focus now. I've said it before and I'll say it again, this is just a stepping stone. My main goal is to get to the black belt, have a good debut, and get to black belt and be dominating the same way that I did today in my first few matches. I was able to get 4 out of 5 submissions. The goal is always to finish everybody, so I'll have to go back and look at the footage from the finals match. But like I said, the goal is to get the submission, and I'm going to keep working towards getting 100% finish rate.
I know strategy is always a big part of your preparation. Can you talk about your strategy for this division and how it kind of changes as you went from purple belt to brown belt?
Yeah, so going into this division, I knew there was going to be some tough competition. Like I said, there's guys that have won some of the bigger titles at this weight class and at that belt that I was expecting to face in the later rounds of the bracket. I actually had a low seed, so I ended up fighting one of the tougher guys in the semifinals anyway. So I fought Tiago in the semifinals, so I knew it would be really tough. But we're known for doing our studying. We just released our new master class for AOJ Plus, the game theory, which basically covers how we like to approach competition and studying matches, studying opponents, and preparing the right strategy to implement into the fights. And I feel that I executed that perfectly. And I think having that team behind me, having that support system of my dad, my professor, the rest of the leaders at the gym, Tyne and John, that have just been helping with the preparation, definitely made the difference today. And we definitely take that part very serious, the same way that we take drilling, sparring, and making the right decisions off the mat. Same thing that we do when it comes to studying. It's another training session for us. So if you're looking to learn that stuff, try and get the master class as soon as it comes out. You'll be really impressed by it. So
2 major tournaments this year so far, 2 gold medals. What's coming up next for you?
Next, of course, the biggest one is Worlds. Still debating on if I'm going to do Brazilian Nationals or not. That's still in the cards, but we'll see. Right now, I'll go back to the academy, fix some mistakes that I made in that finals match and in the other matches that we feel can be adjusted, and then get right back to work. I know this year I plan on competing in both gi and no gi, so there was talks about me fighting in a no gi event a week after this that ended up falling through. But looking to do a future match with that same organization that you guys will probably hear about in the coming months. So I think you'll see me jumping back and forth between gi and no gi, of course switching the focus, but I've always trained both, and I continue to train both daily. I run the no gi program at AOJ, but I train with the students in the class, and especially when I'm not getting as much no-gi training in my main competition training with Professor Gi, the morning training, then I'll train extra rounds with my students. So I'm staying sharp for no-gi anytime the opportunity comes up.
It was an incredible performance. Congrats, and we can't wait to see you again soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.